Hello YouTube, this is FunReviews, and today I'm going to be doing a video explaining the difference between an iPhone 6 and an iPhone 4. So this is my iPhone 6 that I've gotten recently, about a month ago, and this is my old iPhone 4. So the first difference is probably the size, which is noticeable right away. There's like a lot of space here, so an iPhone 4 is way smaller. The diagonal distance in an iPhone 4 from like here to here is 3.5 inches, and for an iPhone 6 it's 4.7 inches. It's way bigger. Then an iPhone 6 also has the fingerprint sensor, which you can use instead of just entering your password. You cannot do that for an iPhone 4, so I will lock it and then I'll automatically unlock it just with my finger. An iPhone 5S also has that feature, as well as an iPhone 6 Plus. Another main difference is the location of the headphone jack. So in an iPhone 6 it's at the bottom, right near the charging socket, and in an iPhone 4 it is actually on top. Same goes for the lock button, but it's a little bit different. For an iPhone 4, again, it's on top, but for an iPhone 6 it is on the side, and I think it's better on the side because it's so big you can't drag your thumb all the way to the top to lock the phone. Yeah, another difference is the shape of the volume buttons. On an iPhone 4, as you can see, it is round, and this thing is kind of short for like turning out the volume completely. On an iPhone 6, however, these are long as well, and the button that completely turns off and turns on the volume is a little bit longer. Okay, another main difference is the speed of it. Right now we're going to turn off both phones at the same time and turn them back on, and we will see which is faster. I'll actually turn this around because that will be easier to turn it off, so I will do that, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I turn them off, and we'll see which turns off faster and which turns on faster. I think an iPhone 6 is already off. It doesn't have that loading thing. So obviously the iPhone 6 definitely won that one. I'll wait for the iPhone 4 to turn off, and then I will turn them on. So there. They're both off, and now we will turn them back on. That was a little bit unfair. I actually pressed the button on the iPhone 4 earlier, but it seems like the iPhone 6 is still ahead. I also noticed the difference. The Apple on the iPhone 6 is black, while on the iPhone 4 it's white, and the background is the opposite. So it's kind of interesting because these phones are still the same color pretty much. Yeah, so the iPhone 6 definitely won that. And whenever you turn it on, you have to enter the password. You can't use your fingerprint. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter that while the iPhone 4 is still turning on. So another difference is the charger that you use. You can see that it's different over here. So for the iPhone 6 you would use this. That's the charger that's used for it. It's reversible, so you could use it both ways. For an iPhone 4, however, you'll use this, and you can only put it this way. You can't flip it and put it that way. Yeah, also now I want to notice the thickness of the phones. The thickness of an iPhone 4 is a bit thicker than an iPhone 6, if you notice. And I have a case on my iPhone 6 as well, and it's still kind of thinner than the iPhone 4. So that's a big difference. And it also makes a iPhone 6 more fragile than the iPhone 4. Now let's take a look at the cameras. Actually, first let's take a look at the actual screen. So as you can see, an iPhone 6 fits 7 icons, including the one on the bottom. So 7. But the iPhone 4 only fits 5 because obviously the size is different, and I think that's better because you can fit more apps on one page. You don't have to like go to the other one. We can also create folders. So the operating system on the iPhone 6 is currently 8.1, iOS 8.1.3, and on iPhone 4 it's still 7.1.2, and that's going to be the final version for it because Apple's not making more updates for the iPhone 4 because it's a little bit outdated. I think it was created in like 2011 or 2010, so it's kind of old. But obviously the iPhone 6 came out in 2014. So also the colors that these phones come in. I think the iPhone 4 only goes in white and black. This one is white, as you saw. Also the iPhone 6, however, comes in I think it's like space gray, gold, and black. So this one's actually gold. It's gold because I have a case on, but it's also actually gold if you take the case off. The back is gold. So yeah, another difference is the memory capacity. The minimum memory capacity for an iPhone 4 is 8 gigabytes, which is this one. It is 8 gigabytes. For an iPhone 6, however, it is 16 gigabytes. That's the minimum you could get. So obviously an iPhone 6 right now especially is more expensive than iPhone 4. iPhone 4s are really cheap right now and they don't really make them anymore. So now let's take a look at the camera. The iPhone 6 camera has 8 megapixels and the iPhone 4 camera has only 5, so the image quality of the iPhone 6 is going to be way better. Also, you may notice that my iPhone 4 is cracked, and I'm actually surprised how it is still working. The crack went almost up to the camera, but the camera is still fully functional, so I'm surprised, but oh well, that's good. I think an iPhone 6 is way more fragile, so I will definitely always keep a case on. So now let's take a look at the actual camera. So let's take a look at this one. That's how it looks, and then the iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 camera actually sticks out a little bit. You can't see it because of the case, but since it's a really powerful camera, it sticks out, and that's why I need a case for it, because if it falls, then the camera is the first thing to suffer. Right now you'll see two images on screen. One of them was taken from an iPhone 4, the other one was taken from an iPhone 6. Since the iPhone 6 camera has 3 more megapixels than the iPhone 4 camera, the image quality is much better. Anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe for more. Yeah, see ya.